Well, hello everybody. My name is Leonard Minquit. For today's talk, we are going to be discussing about the Australian culture. And first, I really want to send my thanks for the teachers and the volunteers that helped to build up this amazing community where teaches people all around the world about the amazing cultures in different countries, which including Australia, the topic we're going to be discussing about for today. So let's start. First, we should know about the country itself, right? Well, the most surprising thing about Australia is that it is the biggest country in the ocean, and although Australia population density is one of the lowest thing in the world. Although it's the smallest continental landmass, it is the world's largest island. Just to compare, the UK will fit into Australia for nearly 32 times, which is so amazing, right? Well, let's talk a little bit about Australians' population, where there's about 26 million inhabitants in that country, and so it means there's just 3 person per square meter, and that is just so small, right? Well, in Australia, you could say that a lot of people most mistakenly believe that Sydney is the capital, but actually, the capital state of Australia is Canberra, which is in southeastern Australia in ACT. Australia is almost 4,000 kilometers from east to west and 3,200 kilometers from north to south, which is so amazing. A lot of people love to live on the coast of the country, and just a small population will live in the center of the country. As one of the most ethnically diverse nations and some of the most growing country in the world, nearly a quarter of the country's inhabitants were born elsewhere, and so that means a lot of people migrate to this amazing country. Following World War II, Australia promoted itself with a populated Paris slogan, urging foreigners to visit and eventually settle in their own country. Well, the national language in Australia is English, and a lot of people developed the Australia accent, where it mixed a little bit with English. Today, there are estimated of 400,000 Aborigines who are people that actually come from Australia. Well, as a Commonwealth of the UK, Australia's head of state is Queen Elizabeth II, but she eventually has passed away for a very long time. Well, the national sport of this amazing country is cricket during summer and football during winter. Not football in the UK sense, but Australian football, which at first glances compares to rugby with the use of hands as well as feet. So Australia is also very famous for water sports, and you'll be hard put to find a local person who does not know how to surf, because I mean it, nearly all people in Australia knows how to surf. Australia is sometimes also known as the country for coast boarding, and so it's just so awesome. Lastly, we couldn't probably finish without mentioning about some of Australia's most famous landmarks, like Sydney Opera House, which is something you've always dreamed to go on. Sydney Opera House is located on the bank of Sydney Harbour. It was designed by a Danish architect, and it took nearly 14 years to construct, which is just so enormous. But right now, it's actually worth it when we look at it. So, with so much to see and so much to do, Australia is a tourist paradise. What are you waiting for? If you have a chance, I really recommend you visiting this amazing country. Well, now that is all of today's talk. Thank you so much for listening and goodbye. See you next time.